Come on stage right now, please welcome Mr. Ewan. Ooh. Thank you, buddy. Clap it up for Mr. Ewan. Ooh. Woo.
Hello, yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, I got a little dog, you know, something you guys know. She's really cute, you know. She's so cute that when other dogs see with her, they go, oh my gosh, that dog is so cute. And then they go, oh my gosh, like a dog. I was driving around the other day and I got pulled over by a horse cop. That's crazy, you know, I didn't even know he was behind me until I heard this. Woo, woo. It wasn't a siren making that sound either, it was a horse. And, you know, earlier this year, scientists reported for the first time 2 male humpback whales having sex. Hollywood's going to already make a movie about it. And they're going to call it Humpback Mountain. That's weird how language changes over time, right? Like nowadays, if a guy came up to me and told me he was going to blow my brains out, I wouldn't be sure whether to run away or pull my pants down. The NFL is one Asian player. And he's a kicker. Could you not find a more racist position for this guy? You know what, he can make me all barefoot in a karate uniform? Yeah, I was in the United States Army, first cavalry. It's pretty cool being in the Army, you know? It's kind of weird being the only Asian person. Yeah, every day people just look at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? Yeah, you know, I'll tell you guys a story. Like when I saw real-life cowboys for the first time. I don't know if you've ever seen real-life cowboys. They're pretty impressive, right? Or at least the ones I saw. You know, I was driving across country, right? And I was in Nebraska. And I just wanted to take a look around, so I got off the freeway, right? And right when I did that, I was like, oh crap, this is a bad idea, you know? Right, it was like 50 cows and shit, right? Like, well, all the cows are coming right at me, right? So I stopped my car, I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do now, you know? I'm like, maybe I should back up or something. But then the cows, they start to party, right? And I can see why, you know? It's because these 2 guys are riding up on horses. They're like, yeah, right? And so they're partying for that, right? They're doing that for me, right? So I drive past them, you know? And I'm looking at these guys, I'm like, man, these guys are fucking awesome, right? You know, I've been in the Army, right? So I see some tough motherfuckers. But these guys were like tough as nails, you know? And I was like, damn, man, look at these cowboys, you know? They're fucking awesome as hell, you know? And then I jerked off and went home. Hey, one of my buddies, he's a Muslim, right? So he doesn't eat pork, you know? But he's always trying to pork shit me and stuff, you know? He's always like, oh, gross, you eat bacon and sausage? I'm like, man, I'm Korean, right? We eat dog, right? I was watching a Bigfoot show the other day, and what struck me is how dedicated these Bigfoot hunters were. Yeah, you know, they're so devoted to something that might not even be real. Like comedians in their careers. Yeah, I was talking to this dude the other day, told me he was Persian. And I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He's like, yeah, where are you from? The Han Dynasty, I guess. And what did the Australian chess player say to the waiter? Checkmate. Yeah, you know, I think Shaquille O'Neal's like the happiest man on earth, right? And it's like always so jolly, right? Yeah, I guess because no one's ever messed with him. You know, I mean, how are you gonna bully someone so tall like the crotches in your face, right? It's like, hey, Shaq, give me your lunch money. Never mind. If there was any women, all right, anyway. Yeah, I've had sex with white women, black women, Asian, and Hispanic, right? In my opinion, Asian women give the best blowjob. Yeah. If any ladies would like to prove me wrong, meet me in the bathroom later. Yeah, I was watching the Oscars this past season, and towards the end I was getting all excited, right? I was like, hey look, they're bringing back the Mummy. But then I saw it again, I was like, oh no, that's just Al Pacino. Yeah, a real bad haircut last month, you know. Oh, it's horrible, you know. Yeah, I've ever haircut so bad people start treating you differently. Yeah, you know, they're like, this guy must have a learning disability or something. You know your shit's fucked up, and the waitress at Denny's tying a bibber on you, man. And you know, a couple weeks ago, North Korea sent over 200 balloons over to South Korea. Yeah, they're like filled with like garbage and excrement. But that statement's not exactly accurate. Because those balloons weren't packed with shitty trash. No, they were filled with Dane Cook's jokes. And you know, in retaliation, South Korea set up these loudspeakers, and they're like blasting like this anti-communist propaganda and like K-pop, right? And in retaliation to that, North Korea set up their own loudspeakers. But you know, in North Korea, they don't have bands like BTS they just like blast like the most annoying sounds they can think of. Yeah, you probably guessed it. Matt Rife comedy special. Yeah, you know, April 4th is a new national holiday. It's a National Burrito Day. Yeah. The very next day, April 5th, it's now National Toilet Line Day. Hey, you know, you remember that bridge, that boat that crashed on that bridge in Baltimore? Yeah, crashed in the Francis Scott Key Bridge. Kind of ironic, right? Like, oh, so can you see? There's a giant fucking boat coming! Yeah, they said the boat came from Singapore. I was like, ah, crap. Asian driver, you know. Yeah, on the news they said the boat weighed 200 million pounds. It's pretty damn heavy, right? It was actually heavier than that. It was actually 300 million pounds. But my ex-wife, she got off the boat right before it hit the bridge. All right, let's with this last one. You know, comedians will always tell you two things, right? They'll always tell you when they just get booked on a show. They'll always tell you when they just had sex. That's a bit juvenile, right? Like myself, I have been booked on a show in over a month. But I did get late last week, so whoa! All right, Anthony, thank you.